Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Corey. Thanks for coming to hang out with me today. This topic for this video is going to be two guys that got banned, and they were not cheating. They did not get banned for cheating. They were never accused of cheating. They got banned for a reason that I forgot all about. And I've seen tons of players that would qualify to get this ban, and once again, has nothing to do with cheating. So I'm going to tell you why these guys got banned, and honestly, this could affect your clan, because they got banned. They got reported by another clan inside clan war leagues that they were getting ready to face. They were higher level town halls, and it really hurt their clan, them being banned for this period of time. So let's get into the reasons why they got banned and what happened right now.
Nerf this!
So while we're talking about the main subject of the video, in the background I got 4 Town Hall 10 triples to show you guys from WHF Rising. So let's get the first one of those going right now. If any of you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate your support. If you like this video, put a thumbs up on it. And I'm doing new Clash Clans videos for you guys every single day. If you turn on that notification bell, you never have to miss another one again. So Dashing Agent's going to be coming in on this one with a Wrecker Lalo. I've talked about this a couple times before, but the bases that are designed to defend Dragbat, because it's still viable, still strong, are really susceptible to wall Wrecker entries. They generally have mixed CCs that target air, like witches, dragons, that sort of stuff, maybe one ice golem. They're generally running multi-target infernos, and all those things add up to being able to get a wall Wrecker push pretty deep into that base to get some value. So we're going to have that going in the background. Now back to the main topic of this video, and that is a buddy of mine, a guy that's been a subscriber for a while. He hangs out with me in Discord, reached out with me because he wanted me to let you guys know what happened to them, and this could affect, your clan as well. So him and another buddy in his clan got banned. It was only a 2-day ban, but Supercell calls it a ban. They were banned, according to Supercell, for having offensive names. And when he said that, I was like, man, I haven't thought about that in ages. But yeah, I think I remember when I started playing Clash, Terms of Service or something like that popped up, or maybe when it was choosing a name way back when I started playing Clash, that it says, hey, you can get banned for having an offensive name, somebody can report you. And so here's what happened. They're inside the Clan War Leagues, which just got a lot more competitive because of that cash prize that they're announcing. And basically the clan that they were going up against next reported 2 of their players for having offensive names. One of those names is a name that I've seen, I don't know, 20 times at least by 20 different dudes since I started playing Clash, and that was Deez, D-E-E-Z, nuts. 2 separate words. So that was one of the accounts that got banned for 2 days, meaning couldn't participate in the clan war leagues. I don't know if he was in an active war and couldn't do his attacks, but he certainly couldn't participate in the next couple of them. So yeah, Deez nuts. Like I said, I've seen probably 20 guys with that name in Clash of Clans since I started playing, maybe even more. I see it all the time. And if you are one of the guys that has that name, or another name that could be construed as offensive, which, I can see it, but it's just kind of cheap the way it went down, got reported while in the middle of Clan War Leagues matches to put their clan at a disadvantage. So a little bit of fighting dirty going on there, but, it happens. And the other account was just kind of poking fun at another guy in the clan. The account, I think, was like Shane is a HO. I don't know if I could say. I could probably say that on YouTube, but you guys get the idea. And that was the other account that got banned for 2 days during active clan war leagues for having an offensive name. Let's go check out this next attack real quick. Get it planned. We've got a Queen Walk minor attack from Thang. So if you or anybody else in your clan has a name that could even possibly be misconstrued as being offensive, now would be the time to think about using the name change feature inside Clash of Clans, because you don't want to be inside of a very close war or Clan War League match or something to that effect and have the other team report you, probably not because they're actually offended by it, but just because they're trying to get an upper hand. Just, best to change it now so that you are not leaving your team open having that happen to you. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, it sucks personally to get banned for 2 days, definitely. But I think the big point here is if you're in an active war or something like that, you're going to be letting your team down. So if you're a clan leader and you see somebody in your clan that has a potentially offensive name, I would share this video with them and encourage them to get that changed now so that it does not affect your clan coming up. You know, I mean, there's a lot of stuff coming out right now, people who, you know, possibly getting banned, the fair play policy, and you know, that's all good stuff. I love it when they enforce fair play, but this is a reason that you probably forgot about, because I know I forgot all about it, you know. And you know, especially when you're clashing with a group of people for a long time and you get to that point in your friendship where you're, you know, making fun of each other, just good natured, having fun. It's kind of like guy friends tend to do. You know, usually that's when you're going to pop up and possibly get yourself in trouble by having offensive names. So there you guys have it. If you have any questions, you know, shoot into my Discord. I'm glad he shared it with me, because I'm like, crap, do I have anybody in my clans that has offensive names? Because that could hurt if somebody reports you at the wrong time. You know, like I said, they're probably not going to report you because they're actually offended unless you have a really offensive name. They're going to report you to gain an upper hand in a current war, current clan war league match, that sort of thing. You just don't want to put your team in that tight spot because, you know, you had a funny name. So there it is. Luckily, it is only a 2-day ban, so I mean, it's not like their Clash careers are over or anything like that, but it was during an active Clan War League match, so if they hadn't already got their one attack in, they're done. And then they were both higher level Town Halls, too. This is not a clan that has a ton of Town Hall 12s or Town Hall 11s, from what I understand. So having 2 higher Town Hall accounts banned in the middle of Clan War Leagues for 2 days, you know, probably 48-hour period, I'm guessing, could really hurt, because that's going to affect 3 wars, unless it fell right on the start of 1, which is pretty unlikely. So, you know, just don't even put your clan in that position. If you have somebody in your clan that has a potentially offensive name, talk to them about it. Once again, show this video to them if you need to. This could happen to you. It could happen to your clan if you have a name that is potentially offensive. So I think that's all I have to say about that. Let's check out these last 2 hits. We got a Queen Charge Hog Attack on number 24, and this one, I believe, is using, yeah, it's going to be using that Stone Slammer instead of a Wall Wrecker. So, I mean, if you're coming in from a side that's against the Town Hall, Wall Wrecker's very nice. It's always going to break those walls, whether there's defenses there or not. But sometimes the Stone Slammer makes more sense. Now, if you look at the angle of base that Nissy's going to come in on, she's going to walk her queen from right here all the way down to here and break into the Town Hall. Now, if she'd used a Wall Wrecker right there, then it would have stopped. It would have broken the first wall, but then that Wall Wrecker would have popped, you know, letting out the CC troops right there. Whereas the Stone Slammer, also notice, really no air defenses on this entry, so really good entry for the Stone Slammer. That thing's really tanky. If no air defenses are hitting it or black bombs, that thing can last a long time, take out a lot of defenses before it breaks, and then lets out those full health CC troops. So very nice choice right here. See, Wall Wrecker would have stopped and popped right at the Town Hall. But that Stone Slammer's going to keep going. Going to keep tanking defenses, tanking the Queen, tanking several of those air targeting troops in the CC as well. Still taking out defenses, still breaking walls. Broke 2 more layers of walls, took down several more defenses than a Wall Wrecker would have, and then finally drops those Valks into the base there. Didn't bother to rage the Valks because that Stone Slammer already got a ton of value, honestly. A lot of value. So, I mean, if you'd have used a Wall Wrecker and raged Valks right there, you'd have burned an extra rage, and I don't think you would have got through those 2 layers of walls. I mean, that Stone Slammer, I think, got at least as much value, if not more value, than raged Valks without having to use a rage. So, beautiful, beautiful choice on this base. Very nicely done. Honestly, the only thing I don't like about this attack is the fact that the king didn't go down in the Queen Walk push or the Kill Squad push, so the Hogs are going to have to deal with it. But I mean, that's not an attack killer. You don't have to get the king. It's very nice to get the king, but you don't have to get him, and this is going to show us that right here. Hogs coming into a heal there, right over that multi-target Inferno. That king is on top of them now. At least the king was kind of on the back half of the base so that he's not following him around the entire base. Had a freeze there just in case, but since there's ground skellies and a king, I think a poison would have been a little bit more effective, but who knows? It might have been a fresh hit, you know? No way to know for sure. So very nice. Is Nissy gonna swag a heal on this one? Oh my goodness. Backside giant that's tanking the king while a wizard gets some hits in on him. Oh my goodness. There we go. Had to use that heal because those hogs hit a giant bomb on the outside of the base there. If it wasn't for that giant bomb, could have swagged a heal on this hit. She just wanted to make sure that, wow, didn't even have to kill the king. That's nice, but honestly, that doesn't happen very often. Usually your hogs have to deal with the king at some point, but it just kind of worked out that way where all the buildings went down without killing the barbarian king. Very nicely done. Now we're going to check out a Gobo bat on number 27. I'll be honest with you guys. I cooked up this army and I tried hitting a couple bases with it, and I must have been doing it wrong because I was not having that much success. So it's nice to see that a lot of folks out here, especially Crimson Dragon, has obviously been practicing with it, gotten it down a lot better than me, because he's gonna crush this base with Gobo bat. And we got 2 multi-targets through the core of the base. Gosh. You know, honestly, I would have never tried this on this base because the V shape of those facing that way, that tends to make troops spread out. Now, if Town Hall would have been on the other side, a V shape like that, if you're coming into it, kind of tends to funnel troops into the core, but Crimson Dragon's going to make it work. Look at those troops kind of spreading out, Queen spreading out, Bowler spreading out, but once they get those buildings down, there's enough spaces between these outside buildings and the next buildings that they come back into the base to go into that next layer, so that helps. If there had been buildings right up against the walls right here and here, you know, you might have lost your heroes at that point. Instead of coming back in, they might have sat there and beat on the wall, exited the base, that sort of thing. So those buildings on the outside of the base being spaced out a bit really help those troops to keep going through the base instead of trying to break out. Oh, there we go. Now the queen's trying to break out of the wall. She didn't want to go back in. But still, gets through that entire base, and because the multi-target infernos, because of the 4 golems, look at that wall wrecker. Still going. Takes out that last wizard tower. And there you go. All the splash damage in this base is completely gone. Completely gone. Backs are running around wrecking stuff, and now they're on cleanup duty. Very, very nice attack by Crimson Dragon. Crushes this base hard. Several golems up. King's still up. Bat's still up. We got troops all over this base still up. Wrecked this base. Very nice execution. Obviously, much better at Gobo bat than I am. Because I tried it a few times and I was like, oh man, I don't know if this is for me. I wasn't having that much success. But, you know, maybe I need to just go practice it some more. Because, you know, that's how you get good at attacks. By practicing them over and over and over again. Learning from the fails, practicing some more. And obviously a viable strategy here. Because Crimson Dragon just crushed that base. So, hope you guys liked the video. You know, once again, point of the video, if you have anybody in your clan with a potentially offensive name, now would be the time to use that name change function so that you're not letting your team down in a crucial moment, because you're probably not going to get reported by some random person in Global because they're actually offended. You're probably going to get reported because somebody wants to gain the upper hand in a war, in a clan war league war, something to that effect. So don't let it happen to you. Don't let it happen to your clan. So with that, thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. If you haven't already, check out the details below my videos. And every single one of my videos, if you click that down area and expand those details, you're going to find a ton of links. You're going to find links to all of my social media up at the top of my display up there. You'll see what I'm on. I'm on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. And Discord, my Discord server is the best one to get a hold of me on. Join in there. If you have a question for me and I don't catch it in general chat, send me a message. I will answer you eventually. Just, you know, sometimes it takes a little while before I see it. But also, more importantly, WHF Family Recruiting Discord server in there. WHF is recruiting max 10s, 11s, and 12s. Heroes have to be max. Walls do not have to be max. That's the gist of it. But there's a whole readme, all the info you need to know inside that recruiting Discord server. With that, thanks once again for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Nerf this!